Good morning, degenerates. Right, Mad Merrigan here for Cold Bear Sports. We have a double today, one in Fairyhouse, one in Catterick. Before I come to that, just touch on, I had one selection in Wolverhampton yesterday. Went for the Mark Prescott horse. Had a pint win on him at 9-4. That price didn't last too long yesterday evening. He was smashed to even money or 5-4, something like that. He then went and ran okay under the circumstances. The pace of the race just took him out of the race. Nothing the jockey could do. He broke a little slower than he wanted from the stalls and he just couldn't get forward. And he did try and his horse just didn't get into stride quick enough. So he was then a victim of the pace. And he stayed on when the race was over. But he is very progressive and there will be races to be won. He's going to be better on more galloping tracks. I see him entered in a few spots, so we'll keep an eye on him and pick him up the next day. Like I said, nothing he can do yesterday. They went too slow. He's 5th or 6th, kind of one off the rail. He just can't get any pace in the race, so he stays on and finishes 3rd. Right, Conor Gartland's selections are gone out for the golf. Some big prices. Don't miss them, lads, because I know he's going to land a massive one in the coming weeks. And Joe Value's video is out last night with selections for today as well. He also has a 5 pints win selection on the Patreon service. So if you're interested in that, 5 pints win at 7-1. I have a strong bet on out for Newmarket tomorrow. 7 pints win, a max bet on a 5-1 shot. So if you want to get your hands on them, link is in the description below for the Patreon service. One in Fairyhouse tonight, one in Newmarket tomorrow. And like I said, great prices as well as some cracking bets coming over the weekend. We are going to be doing a podcast and I want ye, the followers of Cold Bear Sports, anybody is welcome on this podcast. Any fans of the channel, no matter where you're from, you are welcome on the podcast. We want to get chatting away, talk racing, enjoy it, have fun. And yeah, like I said, every Thursday now I want to have a guest on without fail. And I really want to enjoy it. I want to involve the people in giving their opinion on the race or just coming on for the crack in general. I don't mind. So if you have a really good opinion, I'd love to hear from you. And if you just like talking racing and enjoying it, come on as well. There's absolutely no genre you need. If you're a fan of the channel, we'll have you on. Right. So Cold Bear Sports for all your best bets. Right, the 5.55 today at Fairyhouse. Borletti. Now this horse heads to betting and he is at the top of the market. But the Slatteries will be very disappointed if they go home without a winner today. This looked a very good horse for me when he ran in debut. Was it in Cork on debut? In a really good race. I thought he ran very, very well. He then disappointed the time after and he then ran very, very well in the Curragh in a real good race. And he was 100-1 shot, but he wasn't he wasn't that outside of it. If you went to his debut run, he had couple of lengths to find, you know. So I think this is a very good horse. And I hope he shows it today for the Slatteries. To be very disappointed if he doesn't. So he's the first one in the double. He's by Kodiak. And I'm expecting a stylish win today. So let's see what happens. He did disappoint once in Navan. That can worry you. But if he runs the first run or the 3rd run, he should absolutely take care of this field. Right. And then Dreamcasing in Catterick. This is a very unexposed horse. I'll get the time of this race, lads, and I'll put it in the description below. This is a very intriguing runner. Steps up, I think, to 7, ran over 6 the last day, and there was a lot of money for it, and it ran very well. So they'll be hoping, I think it's up to a mark of 51. It's been nudged up a couple of pounds, but it's got a good draw in stall 1. Let's hope it can take advantage of it. And I think Connections are having a solid year. Grand Sure, he does well. He's he's pretty shrewd trainer, tends to win a lot of races up around the north, and yeah, he's interesting to follow some of his horses. So yeah, let's hope Sam James can get out the gate, get a good posse and keep it simple. And going up to 7, he should have that tactical speed after having a good spin over 6. And he stayed on nicely that day. So I think he should be winning. So the 2 of them in a pint win double. I'm not sure the price of Dreamcasing. I'll put that in the description. I think Borletti's even money. So point win double on the 2. Right, the prices are going to get much more juicier over the weekend, lads. There's some better racing and some bigger prices coming. And like I said, Joe Value's tips are gone out already. Conor Gartland's there for the golf. If you're interested in the Patreon service, some cracking bets gone out. 7-1 today, 5-1 tomorrow. Many more coming. Tune in for the preview tomorrow. It'll be up tomorrow evening. We're recording it at 1 o'clock. Need to get a guest for it now. So if you are interested in coming on Thursdays, please put your names in the comments. I'll get Eamon to make a short list of them all, and we'll try and get you all on every Thursday. Alright, take care and enjoy Cold Bear Sports. 1 million views we passed. Unbelievable. Thanks for all the support.